She stands just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are. You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. For all that's worth. Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Something's on my mind.
I don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
You've got connections, haven't you? Tell them people are being killed in the streets. Poor kid didn't even see what happened.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry. Please, sir. Oh, please.
What's that?
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Very well.
I feel a little dizzy.
Please, you've got a good heart. Just a few coins. Anything would help. Any amount at all. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
Please.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Please, anything. Please. My son, he's sick and
my way.
likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Ah! What the hell is that?
Mystery realm. Swiftly now.
Heading there.
Another day, another fight.
Open up.
A rough tempest I will raise. Shouldn't have made me your enemy. for cutting those creatures. What are these things? And gods, do they stink?
Oh, gods! There's guts all over my boat!
Thought I'd get used to the smell of fish by day. Not that smell. Ugh.
I think I'll have had my fill of fish for the next few 10 days.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
Open up. Let's have a look.
Just out of view. What do we have here? Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
First in my heart.
This too dangerous even for Mistra. Sorry, but ready and...
Breathe deep and move.
Defender of the people.
Not for communal use, it seems.
What to do? If not over, then through.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Seemed your
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
What path lies before me?
slow down. A trap. This place is more dangerous.
Trap.
There's no time to waste.
Can't give up now. One with the weave. Is that blood? No, never mind. Have to keep going.
Trap.
Bet that will fit in my pack. Let's see what this does.
Did you see? They...
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping...
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need it?
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. Whatever lies behind the door, it guards such secrets closely. It will not reveal them to just anyone. Nothing responds within. It is silent as the grave. Set into the mansion's faded...
These bits have seen everything. How much farther can I go?
Awaken.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior.
Where am I needed? No one back home will ever believe this. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed.
With haste.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. Ah, yes. You were drawn to me, a wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Clearly these are not waters you know how to swim in. I would hate to be the one who helps you drown. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living. Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. A conduit I used to maintain my connections with the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated. It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. They will follow your progress with great interest. As will I.
I have something to ask.
Not fool.
I'm cursed to put my hands on everything.
My spirits told me you were, but of course, one must never be scared to part with gold. It's better spent than buried.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
No one stopped me yet. Should mind my step.
Maybe I should drop the Gazette a few platinum. Wouldn't I?
Designated citizens will please stand still for evaluation.
It's up for discussion.
You're just making that.
As you can see, there's no trouble here, right? And I'm sure you don't want to cause any.
Softer than a whisper.
30 in that pouch. That one. 18, no, 17. Jim, what it's done to the house prices.
Never let the kids play out on the street now.
Send the steel watch
Can't
through
risk
here.
being an
Lock up
open
all this
view.
riffraff. Think even they'd have their work cut out for you.
Here we go.
You should see if the Baldur's mouth will interview you. The Gazette loves interviewing heroes. They talked to Gortash last Tenday.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Seems simple enough. One day I'll catch a break. That's curious.
Not a thought for their neighbours.
I need a quick word.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs. Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best. Until the Red Man visited. A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese. I feared so. A calamity. He dropped such good cheeses. Away, to make more people red and to spill their tasty morsels. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me...
This is a ritual killing, and the murderer wanted it found. Step back. There's a trap. A foot smeared with paint, among other things. This must belong to Dribbles.
It seems Gale has made amends. Looks like a trap there.
What path lies before me? Step carefully. There's a trap.
I know that place. You're the one from the Gazette. A real hero. Thought you'd be taller, though.
Apple's doing all right anyway. Something.
Go home, mate. I'll finish things.
Can't afford to stay idle.
How long you been ill?
10 days, maybe more.
Gortash is working us to the bone. You need to get some rest.
You should see.
Why don't you sit down for a bit?
Won't win this war on our asses.
At the ready. Goes nothing.
Flim Cargo. All imports and exports duly handled in accordance with the Trades Act as decreed by the Council.
Should have docked it under one of those cranes and let...
Was Ruby tonic, you could keep it.
That's curious.
Let's keep your hand.
This calls for careful footwork. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I swear, I couldn't see a single Baldurian here.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am. Huh. Come on then, mate. Who would want me dead? Oh, shit. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. I've got... shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
Best be on my way.
Not too down market of an
Welcome to the
establishment
Blushing
for you,
Mermaid.
I hope, yeah?
We've got rules, and they will be followed.
Why? Some of the finest artists and musicians began their career
That's the
amidst
last time I
stale
ate
beer.
Hungover, too bright. Go away. Oh, there's drinks aplenty at the bar. Anything else? Well, those days are behind me. Even for one as fine-looking as yourself. You're standing in it, smart-ass. Or our innards, at least. She may not sit on water no more, but she'll always be my ship.
Waves rose up, the bitch queen roared. The blushing maiden comes.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it? Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Baby.
The city is coming. A man cannot
Society of Brilliance has quite the reputation. Even Waterdavian academics refer to their work.
Aren't you one of those adventurers hailed in Baldur's Mouth? I should dearly like to see some of this rabble learn from your example.
You're that heroic type from the latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Nice reading about something positive for once.
peaceful, isn't it?
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course. Study it, of course. The Githyanki have been a source of great debate in the Society's circles in recent months. You are no doubt aware that citizens of the Underdark are held in great suspicion by those who live above ground. Many believe us to be evil. The Githyanki face similar prejudice, but I believe if hatched in a less violent, more intellectually stimulating environment, the child can overcome its evil predispositions. In the literal sense, I will need to induce the egg to hatch via the application of certain currents to the creature inside. Once out of the shell, I plan to take a twofold approach. The enforced repetition of sound, moral principle from the Paterian Code, alongside a series of psionic pulses administered to the cerebral tissue. Assuming I can accelerate its growth, I should have conclusive findings within a year or two at the most. A series of moral imperatives bestowed by the great dragon deity, Bahamut. In my years of study, they're the closest I've found to moral perfection. Only under such rigorous goodness will the subject stand a chance of being cured. My findings could change the perception of Githyanki and the peoples of the Underdark for generations to come. If the child remains evil after the experiment is concluded, it will be destroyed. Such is the fate of all you specimens. Now, I'm eager to get started. So will you sell me the egg? Then I will source another. Progress may be delayed.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal researcher. Once I publish my paper, proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. In the field seeking further subjects for study, though it has been gone for longer than I anticipated. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress. Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Naturally, the Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy. Your tadpole's stasis is, of course, I should...
Choke me to death?
The only moment you're living in is this one.
Oh, we'll get to them soon. I'm jealous of Blurg's towering in.
Comes in.
He the watch? Or
Man has tried to divide us with. It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I can explain. You have done quite enough explaining, Voukoder. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Hear, hear! Attention seeker. Hear, hear! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Let the hells follow! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today we will be divided no longer, for today we rise in truth!
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, gods damn it! Help me!
By the gods, do something! Or are you going to let them blow up the poor guy?
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Today, you fool. Sorcery. Let's light them up. Survival is all that matters. May the gods take you first. Let my enemies fall.
Got to keep fighting. Moving.
Death is but a word away.
girls. I'll find another way to water deep.
No! We can't go without you.
It's the only solution. Trust me. I'll catch up to you.
You better. You better catch up to us.
All right, Captain.
Gods! I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
I have something to ask you.
We can't go without.
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me.
I hate this. That lousy.
The city's under siege. Too right. I'll go 600.
Hey, I've got the best in...
Warning, plague risk, do not enter.
What's in here? Let's have a look. Breathe deep and move. What now? With haste. No traps, please.
The wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons.
How many barrels? 500 gold. At least
No time
100
to
in
waste.
coin.
Lost in thought. Defender of the people.
You sell it for twice that.
I applaud your taste.
Once the city's under siege. Too right. I'll go 600.
Sharp as ever.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Isn't she? No.
Money she knows you've given her.
No time to rest.
Yeah.
Of course they do. They're fish.
Where am I needed?
How much for the saltpeter?
All right. What now?
We both know you sell it for twice that to the armory once the city's under siege. Too right. I'll go 600.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through. Still alive, so that's progress.
Umberly, a brutal goddess from one.
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please. Sorry, are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside. No. All are welcome to come and celebrate the life of the fallen Wave Servant. May the Wave Mother smile on you as she did Holly.
Gods. We're barely enough to keep our ships safe.
I should speak up.
Sorry, mate. No time to chat.
Wave Mother's breath is so overbearing.
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberly!
Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds. Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come. Rejoice, sisters, for Umberly has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberly's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter? Yes. Then you know as well as Umberly that blood must soon be shed. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. Yes. Thank the Wave Mother. Blessed Umberly saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberly. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberly's pristine waters. The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. She would have suffered a terrible, agonizing death had Umberly not bestowed upon her the mercy of drowning. The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours. That privilege is not yours to earn. We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes. Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Furious world with your word. Subsume us utterly.
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of...
You hear these mooks trying...
Glorious Wave Mother, pour fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume.
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam.
Rejoice, as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the... Follow when our time has come.